Welcome back. It was Abe Lincoln that said most folks are as happy as they make up their mind to be. You are making your mind up to be happy through this. We are getting through this, strengthening that shoulder and getting to the other side. In the meantime, your opposite side is getting really more coordinated, etc. You're going to need a broomstick, and if you haven't already ordered them, get some 1 pound wrist weights. They're going to be golden in this, and you can use them today or not use them, how your body feels. Stay in contact with your doctor as usual, your physical therapist, your chiropractor. Go ahead on your back with your involved side away from me. And let's get that broomstick, okay? So first we're gonna do some passive range of motion. So just go ahead and grab that stick and let's see if we can just get that arm up just like that and then put it on the ground. And now you've got a little range of motion here already. So we're gonna take with the opposite hand. You might find that just the end of the stick is better for you. I like to just hold it and grip it. And we're going to come, first of all, up, straight up, just like that. Flexion. And just push into that and breathe into it. Go into that range of motion as much as you can handle, right? You're using this, your stronger hand to support it, to push it, and just go into it. If you have a sharp pain, stop. Some soreness, some muscle stretching, that type of thing, you're golden. Right now, you're very much past the 6-week mark. Things are healing. Okay, and let's bring that down. Just kind of pull it and give your arm a little support. And we're gonna go up a little bit to a different angle and bring it out a little bit more. There we go, and just push it all the way. If you can keep going, but right now you're probably more in this range or wherever you are, right? You're doing this video, I don't do really weeks. We're doing, as you know, phases, just because you're gonna progress at your own level. Okay, bring it up, good, pull it up. Okay, and now all the way to the side, as much as you can. Over to the side. We want those adhesions. Things heal according to the stresses that are put upon them. So if you just immobilize something completely, it's going to heal immobile. So we have to get this moving. Movement is the medication on this one. Okay, and let's bring it up. Very good. Now we're gonna bend your elbow at 90 degrees, okay? And get that elbow on the ground and push the elbow a little bit towards the side of your body, and we're gonna externally rotate. I'll do it on this side just to show you. Externally rotate like this. So I'm doing it with my right arm. And just hold. Pull the shoulder down a little bit towards the butt and hold that. Breathe into it. Thank you, shoulder. We're so happy that this shoulder is seeing the light of day coming through. It's been raining, but the sun is peeking through, people. At this point, you are feeding yourself. You're probably driving okay. All right, so let's go ahead. If we can, let's have you try and push this up, just like this. If you can't push it up, get a little help from the other hand, and let's get it right up here. Good. Now, we're gonna work with the scapula, and we're gonna push that scapula forward, and we're gonna pull that scapula back into your mat, and then push it forward, all the way to the ceiling, and then pulling it back, and pushing it forward, pinching it back. Good. Pushing it forward, pinching it back. Okay, now we're gonna do a little triceps here. Just keep this here in this position and squeeze. And down and squeeze. Just slowly bending those elbows, preparing you for like the gym, for instance, right? There'll come a day, believe it or not, where you're gonna be putting a lot of weight on here and doing it. So you're just bringing this to the head as far as you can. Don't stress if it's not too far. Good. Now, in this position, we're just going to lift this over your head. Now, if you're feeling a weakness, just that's as far as you go. And you just go here today. And that's fine. But for those of you who can go a little further, oh yeah. Pull the shoulders down towards the butt and engage the abs even. Get your abdominals involved in this. We love those abdominals. Just get the core involved. Nice strong core. With a strong core, your extremities are actually stronger. The biceps can, or triceps or whatnot can lift so much, but now you have a strong base by which they can work off of and their strength goes up. So core is imperative. And there it is. Okay, now we're going to try and do a little chest press where we bend the elbows and bring it up. Squeeze at the top. Bend the elbows. Squeeze at the top. You're doing great, people. Bend the elbows. You can go down further if it's comfortable. Sometimes people feel like their arms are going to slide together, and that can help engage a little bit more. So you're gripping, but your arms are pushing towards one another, but not sliding because there's a nice tight grip. There we go, just bringing it up. Now it's time to find a practitioner that does some shockwave therapy and start minimizing adhesions, extracorporeal shockwave therapy. Push. Okay, now we're going to come up. I know this is a lot. And coming down and up. Very good. Oh yeah, tempt it just a little bit and bring it up. Okay, let's put that aside. And let's go ahead and do some rotators bilaterally. So you're gonna just come here like this and just come out, pinch, and back in. Good. Out, pinch, 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 and back in. Pinching it and back in. Let's have some fun. Let's do a little, let's flap our wings a little bit. Good. Okay, so we're gonna raise those arms and we're gonna start doing a circle like a plate, just like this. Just like this. I'm gonna actually put my 1 pound weights on for this. If you don't have them or if you don't feel right, please don't do it yet. This is just if you're ready. Okay. These are a company called Bala, B-A-L-A. Kind of pricey, but they're so functional, so easy, wonderful. Okay, so we're gonna do a little plate here, just like this. Creating a little external and internal rotation of your humeral head within its socket. Most of you have some type of soft tissue injury along with the humerus. So this is really good for decreasing adhesions. Now we're going to make it more like the size of a pizza now. Pulling the scapula down. Even get a little ab engagement. We love those abs. Just keep those abs nice and tight. There we go. If you feel like you need to, bend the knees. And now we're gonna widen it even more. Now we're like an exercise ball. Only come to what you feel like you can do. Feeling a little warmth in those shoulders, feeling a little fatigue in those shoulders. But these are the type of exercises that you can do every day because we're not breaking tissue down. We're just getting engagement, muscular engagement. Okay, let's Make it even more grand. Good. Hit those pinkies in the front, and let's see if we can hit the pointer fingers on the top. That last bit of that range of motion, loving it. And then all the way up at the top. Now we're going to more snow angels, so we're going a little bit bigger. And pinkies to the side of the legs, and then pointer fingers all the way at the top. Excellent. And pinkies and pointers. You may want to get a Theracane at this point and do my Theracane video, Theracane for shoulder pain. Probably a great one for you. I'll put this whole series in the description. Good, how are we doing? How you doing? Okay, up higher and down lower, and just feel that. Ooh, that's good. Take a break if you need to. Okay, now we're going to go on your side. Remember, your involved side is on top. Your other side is using this as a pillow. So we're going to go 90 degrees with our arm. We're going to rotate your wrist. Thumb is up. Rotate the arm. You're probably only going to be able to come to here right now. That's okay. Just do what you can do. And then we're going to come up. And then we're going to bring the thumb down and bring it down. Good. Elbow towards you. Rotate the wrist, bring it up, and lift, pulling that scapula down, and then down. Let's go ahead. I like scissoring the legs on this one. Okay, so elbows in. Now we're at 90 degrees. We're rotating your wrist, pulling the shoulder down towards the hips, lifting that. Again, some of you are probably here, just barely lifting it. Pull those shoulders down, and then rotate the wrist. Thumb down, all the way down. Okay, now we're going to do it by the side of your body. So rotate the wrist, and then we're going to come down on the side of the body, just like that, close to the body. Good. 90 degrees. Rotate, rotate, up, pull the shoulder down, and down to the side of the body. Okay, we're going to try one up here, but if you cannot do it, do not do it. So rotate the wrist, rotate the shoulder, bring it up, and we're going to come up towards the eyeballs. If you can't do it, bring it lower. Good. Bring it back into 90. Let's do 3 more of these. Rotate, rotate, up. This is the fun one here. And then coming down towards the eyeballs. Nice. Bringing it on into 90. Rotate, rotate, up. Good. Let's see if we can do it and bring it back in. Let's see if we can do a twist stretch. Let's send this arm back, and then let's twist the body. So your legs are in a scissor. Your bottom arm comes out straight, and then we're just going to come back at about like a W, and we're just going to stretch that, just like that. Oh, isn't that nice? Take some deep breaths. Feel your pectoralis minor in here, these ribs, these costochondral junctions, and feel them open up a little bit. If you feel comfortable, you can straighten that arm. If not, no worries. And just take a few deep breaths. Good, so let's cinch that arm back in, bring it close to your side, and rotate to your side again. Now we're gonna do some circles with the arm, so go ahead and just bring them on up. Okay, and we're gonna pull that shoulder down towards the hip, and we're just gonna do some circles with your palm facing me. Hi there. Let's do 10. Let's celebrate every phase of this. I'm excited for you to get to the super muscle building phase, but let's just celebrate each one. What new movement do we have today? Some people, this is going to take a few months to rehab. Some people, it's going to take a year, quite honestly, depending on how you were before you got in it, depending on how dedicated you are, on what collateral type damage there maybe was. But it's just a journey. You see these Major League ball players, and they are, oh, he's out for a year. He can't pitch for a year. Let's go the other direction. But he's back. He's throwing the ball again. And that's where we're going. So let's go ahead and have you take a little rest right now, and then we're gonna go on our belly. So just slowly go over there, and let's give it a good minute before we do our face down exercises. So we're gonna do Y, T, and W. So we're gonna start by putting the hands out here in a Y position, and we're just gonna do head down, or head up actually, whichever you like. And we're just gonna lift a little and bring it down. Lift, bring it down, good. Very much good. Good for the low back. You might feel a little crampy. If you do, move around a bit. Good. I'm putting it down on the ground. If you want, if you're at this level, you can actually go like this. Go at your own pace. Good. Now we're going to go our arms out to a T. You may need to move those arms out like this. Come out like this. Good. Okay. And if you can, do the palms up, because that's going to pull your scapula down. As I say consistently, you don't want those scapulas up. We want them down. So let's go ahead and do it again. And let's try and do at least 10 of these. But just get in the groove. Don't worry about the number. Remind those scapula down. Little ab engagement, little glute engagement if you can. Good. There we go. So we're going to bring them on in now. This is the W. Pull the scapula down and lift and pinch. Lift and pinch. Perfect. You're flying. Pull those shoulders down. We don't want those upper traps engaging. Pinch it hard. Pinch it, bring it down. Good. Okay. Roll it out a bit, roll those shoulders beautifully. Okay, now we're going to go arms down by your side. Okay. Pull the shoulders down, lift the body a bit, and we're just going to lift and down, lift and down. Contract those triceps, make your fingers nice and wide. Pull the scapula down, of course. Some of you might feel a little pain in the front of your shoulder right now. Just don't go up as high then. Just pulse it a little bit. And some of you might need to hold it down for a second and then lift it. And others are just pulsing and not touching the floor. Make sure those palms are down, facing the ground. Good. Okay. And just give me a little goalpost right here and just do a little, nice little rest and just take a breath. And all the way out. And in. And out. Okay. We're going to try and go on all fours. And if you're ready, you can go into plank. If not, we're just going to stay here and we're just going to sway back and forth. But I'll show you what the plank looks like. You can plank like this and just go back and forth like this. Or if you're ready, you're just like this. You're leaning so the weight is going onto the right hand and then the left hand, the right hand, good job, the left hand. Pull those scapula down. Don't let anything go. If something feels like it's going to give, just go right down and it's okay. Just riding that edge a little bit. Good. Now you're going to come back and you're going to go into child's pose if you can and get more of a range of motion. If you are able, go on your fingertips and stretch it even further. Oh yeah. And let's go one more. Plank, sway. The plank sway. Planking and swaying, swaying in the wind. Or you're like some seaweed and just the tide is taking you back and forth. But you're rooted on the bottom of the ocean. And nothing can uproot you. You're getting stronger every day. Good. Come back to the plank, to the child's pose. All right, good job, you guys. Pair this with the Theracane video or Massage Gun video, and thank you for letting me be a part of this incredible journey of your way back. Keep up the good work. I'll see you tomorrow.